Hey, what's up, my little TisaTellss? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Kourtney Kardashian, baby, you have drawn a line in the sand, y'all. What am I talking about? If you don't know, there have been long-held rumors that Kourtney is on the outs with her family. People have even said that Kris Jenner has cut ties with Kourtney Kardashian. However, that didn't stop Kourtney from popping up, looking good. She got a new bob cut. She wants us to know this is not dedicated to Travis's ex-wife, Shannon Moker. My hair was blonde and a bob back before I even knew who Travis Barker was. However, a lot of people think that she's throwing shade at Kim Kardashian. And I gotta say, maybe, because the only shade I see is, baby, I'll show you how to do this, son. Y'all, what am I talking about? Look at Kourtney with her fresh to death blonde hair. You know Kourtney is sitting there saying, ain't nobody good as me. I'm just so fresh and clean. So fresh and so clean. Y'all, listen. Kourtney dyed her hair blonde, okay? Now, again, this goes to show you how much Kourtney has been eating her Lemmy vitamins, drinking her water, and minding her GD business. How do we know this? Because the most we've seen out of her, the most drama, the most fame, nothing. All she wants to do is just love her kids, love her man, make her money, and live her life, right? So anyway, Kourtney dyed her hair blonde, and she said, okay, she's showing off her new look. Now, let me just say this, right? The blonde looks good on Kourtney. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, but when Kim was platinum, let me tell y'all the problem with Kim, and I'll say this once, I'll say it again. Kim is a gorgeous woman. She has many talents, but being a style icon, dressing, giving us a look, no. Kim is the Kate Middleton of American fame. And I stand by this. Part of the reasons we had a problem with Kim is, one, you dyed your hair an ugly, ashy blonde that literally looked like the storm wig from Party City. The extensions were long. They looked dried out. She looked like dehydrated Momo. Coupled with her dwindling fame when she was at her worst, when she was at her skinniest, it was a horrible look. It looked dated. It looked played. It looked super, super costumey. Again, Kim doesn't wear looks. Looks wear Kim. Now, cut to Kourtney. Kourtney, she got the blonde bob. I think this is her hair. Probably. It looks like, that's another thing. Kim was wearing a dehydrated, straggly, dry wig. Girl, it's a wig. You can literally take it off and throw it in the sink every night. Put on some Garnier fruit tress or whatever nuts and berries the rich people are using, right? Literally pop it in the sink, decondition it, and put it on your head and blow it out the next morning. Not only that, you have people that sit there if they wanted to and nourish each strand. How are you looking like you went in? Not even the clear all nice and easy. It looks like she literally stripped her hair down with bleach and then put in Manic Panic's Ice Queen to go, okay, let me stop, right? Y'all get the point. But my whole point is, you look at Kourtney, just the position. She got the bob. It is bob being. She got the nice full figure, right? Because there's nothing prettier when you got really a soft, womanly body, right? With an angular cut. Those two things just look so good. But not even that. This is a tone of blonde that actually matches Kourtney's undertone. It matches Kourtney's complexion. Plus, it totally matches Kourtney's whole rocker girl vibe. Now, Kourtney did want us to know that, baby, don't compare her to Shannon Moker. She did it first. She posted pictures saying in 1995, she was bored during finals, convinces someone to dye her hair blonde to procrastinate. That's right. Kourtney wanted to remind Kim, yeah, I am. What? Am I the only Kardashian that graduated college? Oh, yes. That would be me. You know, it was during finals, Kim. Remember that? She also said her hair inspo was Drew Barrymore. Again, this is a look I remember Kourtney when she was younger. She has long held this look. To say that she's copying Shannon Moker is a reach. I will say that Kourtney and Shannon Moker, that's Travis Barker's ex, They are both from the same era, and back then everybody was on Drew Barrymore and what she was doing. But let's get into the real tea, shall we? Let's go into how Kris Jenner, right? Let's go into how Kris Jenner, honestly, and this is some crazy mess. It looks like Kris Jenner, and again, I don't know, was it Kris or Kourtney? Somebody cut ties. And it is evident Kris has even stopped 100% promoting any of Kourtney's brands. And you know that Kris Jenner's stories and Instagram feeds literally used to look like the Sears catalog. So you know that something's up. Y'all, listen to this mess because it's been brewing for a minute. Kudos on Kourtney for finally cutting ties. But again, we got to ask ourselves, who actually cut ties first? And don't forget, Kourtney Kardashian shared a cryptic post about choosing happiness as she started to distance herself from her family. She literally said, choose happiness always. She even said that when she was skinny and she was at her most, when she was at her most miserable, when she was skinny. But y'all, the biggest thing to take away is that people think that Kris is not on speaking terms with Kourtney. Listen to this. Crisscrossed. That was very clever. Kardashian fans think Kris Jenner isn't on speaking terms with one of her daughters after spotting the Instagram clues. They're positive that they don't think that Kris and Kourtney are on speaking terms. Now, listen, I thought this a while back when I saw Kourtney's wedding, and no one, barely even her mom, posted pictures of them with the bride. Now, y'all might be like, whatever. I remember Khloe's wedding. I remember Kim's wedding to Kris Humphries and Kanye. They plastered the feed, spun the block, came back again. Kris put more effort into wishing Corey Gamble, old hairstylists, business partners, a taxi cab drivers, whoever, happy birthday, than even celebrating her daughter finally getting her fairy tale. Now, here's the thing. Many fans of the famous family noticed that the 67-year-old businesswoman hardly reposted social media promo ads for Kourtney for Lemmy vitamins. Has anybody tried Lemmy vitamins? Do they actually work? Are they like really good? I'm actually interested in looking for some vitamins. Let me know. They said online, a fan pointed out that though the iconic momager never seemed to reshare anything that the Poosh founder advertised on Instagram, she often does for her other daughters. Again, Kris reposts Skims, every Skims drop, every skin drop, every Good American, every Kylie Cosmetic, every modeling photo shoot that Kendall does. But when it comes to Kourtney, it's always on crickets. Now, some people said that maybe Kourtney's saying not to repost Lemmy. I don't think that's true, because let's not forget Kourtney's Boohoo thing on New York Fashion Week. No one showed up. Kim put it on a hanger looking stupid and put it on her stories. And that's why everybody said, oh my God, Kim and Kourtney are beefing. Kris Jenner has 100%. Now, I can see people being like, well, you got to understand, Kris isn't Kourtney's manager anymore. I get that. But is everything with that family about business? Because Kris is 100% Kourtney's mother. And if that's your mom and you're doing big things, why wouldn't your mommy do it for poor Bona? At the end of the day, Kris Jenner doesn't work for anybody. She doesn't work for anyone. She can post what she wants on her Instagram feed. And the fact that she refuses to post for Kourtney, well, I don't know. What does that say? Why would Kourtney tell her mom, don't help me make money, don't repost? Again, maybe she did. Maybe they are in a feud. Maybe the reason nobody put her feed on her wedding on their feed is because Kourtney told them not to. But let's actually think about this. If Kourtney really told them not to, then why did she invite them? Why did she take pictures of them? They didn't even stay for her reception. It's sad that it seems like that they're just not messing with Kourtney because Kourtney is in a position of happiness. She's not chasing anymore. She feels fulfilled. And all that did that was turn around and say that Kourtney's being controlled. She's not herself. They're going to wait for her to come back to herself. What is the Kourtney that they know? The Kourtney that was with Scott, a size 0, super miserable, crying all the time, being cheated on, being disrespectful. That's what's really going on, right? Anyway, the They're saying that Kourtney maybe did the Lemmy deal by herself and didn't want Kris to be involved. However, what does being involved in the money portion of my life have to do with you supporting me as a mother? Why wouldn't you do that? Maybe that's Kourtney's actual beef of her. Somebody also said, I also believe those two are currently not on speaking terms and possibly may have had a falling out. It's a combination of those factors. Again, the rumor is, and has been for a few months now, that Kourtney isn't talking to multiple people in the family more than absolutely necessary. So this would check out, if true, since my money is on her not talking to Kim and Kris, and with maybe Khloe thrown this in as well. I will say this. I did hear rumors that one of the reasons why Kourtney is not talking to Kim, Kris, and Khloe is because when Kourtney finally got this beautiful dream that she wanted for all her life, finding love, doing this, doing that, Kim, Kris, and Khloe tried to exploit it for a storyline, tried to put her in uncomfortable situations, and tried to blow up everything that she had. And that's another reason why, right? That's another reason why she's just like, I don't mess with you. Again, everybody says the Kardashians are like such a tight family. But if we take what's going on with Kourtney to be any indication, it honestly looks like it's not the fact that they're a tight family. It's the fact that they are a money-making business. And you're either making the business money or you're out. And right now, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if Kourtney quit or got fired, but something's going on. And she definitely does not seem to be clocking in at Kardashian Incorporated anymore. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.